What's going on, YouTube? Long time no see. It's your boy Inhuman. So, a couple of things I wanted to talk about while this gameplay is going on in the background is where I've been. So, and that's just to get started. And then, you know, where I'm going to be going from here and what the plans are for the channel, if there are any. So, first things first, we should probably talk about what I'm sure anybody who was actually watching this channel is wondering is Orlando. So, I ended up going to Orlando. Oh shit. Oh my god, that was hella intense. So I ended up going to Orlando with the squad at the time, which was all CNI, which was comprised of myself, Petey, Monroe, Hylian, and Revision. And we ended up going. We ended up not placing very well at all. I'm pretty sure we got losers bracket round 2 by the time everything was said and done. Which, I mean, you know, a lot of us, we mainly went for fun. We weren't going into it looking to win the event, which is, you know, not a great thing to say. Obviously, you should go into any situation trying to perform as best you can. But, you know, we ended up getting round 2. We lost to some really solid teams. Shouts out to those guys. And I'll get into the details of some of those matches here in a moment. One of their players left. Alright. That is truly unfortunate. This was going very well. So yeah, we ended up losing the Swindle Squad to knock us into the losers bracket, which if anybody doesn't know who that was Brainstorm, Jazero. God, I'm so sorry. I can never remember the other two's names. You know who you are if you're watching this, and if anybody paid attention to Orlando, they would know who they were, because they ended up pretty much breaking into the scene off of that event. I mean, they've all been around for a fairly long time, but they did really, really well. I'm pretty sure they ended up placing into the top 12, at least top 16. I thought I killed you. I'm trying to do something cool. Oh well. So we ended up losing to them. And when I say we lost to them, I don't mean like we put up a decent fight and everything was going fairly well and, you know, we did our best. I mean, they just destroyed us. Like, there's no sugarcoating it. They played with a style of meta, oh shit, that I have not seen on Regret Slayer, that involves somebody just sitting top mid with the plasma caster, just shooting into spawn points. And I mean, it was like 50 to 12. You know, and, you know, shouts out to them. They obviously were putting in the time. You know, trust the process, all that stuff. They did well, and they showed that they deserved to be there, by finishing where they did in terms of placements. I cannot hit this last headshot to save my life. It's been a long time since I've played. I haven't really played since Orlando. So if I'm not hitting what looks to be like the easiest shots in the world, that'll be why. Just kind of rusty. And since there's only like, oh god, it's a 4v2. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and end this this little portion here, and I'll pick up talking about it when we get into the next like real match, because this is gonna be hella boring to watch. You guys know how matchmaking is. So I'll talk to you all here in a moment. Okay, hello again. Oh, here's the mic. Welcome back again. Going to the next game, Fathom Slayer. So, picking up where we left off. Yeah, Brainstorm, Jazero, and them, they did a really good job. They earned their placement. It is what it is. So, after Orlando, and no, while we were all down there, we played in the free-for-all, things like that. I think I ended up getting the farthest out of my team, which isn't saying much, because I think I barely made it into the top, like, 24. You know, and then Petey couldn't even play in the free-for-all because his family was down there with him and he would rather spend time with them than have played in that free-for-all, which is understandable. I mean, y'all are in Florida, you're in Orlando, go have a good time with your family. Yeah, so after Orlando, I'm pretty sure everybody on All CNI took a pretty long break. Like I said, these are my first few games since. I mean, I played like a couple of games here and there, maybe like a day or two after the event, because I didn't know what I was going to be doing. Guys, Invis. Shit. Oh my god, I'm so glad I got that on footage. I'm the best, baby! Best in the game! What's Dr. Disrespect say? 2 times 93, 94 blockbuster champion or some shit. Ah, I'm not. I don't have a 6'7" frame. I don't have a 37-inch vertical leap or any of that. Not at all. But back to the point. Everybody from LC and I took a pretty long break. I think Revision officially announced his retirement. And I'm pretty much done too. Like until Halo 6 comes out, like Halo 5 has gotten so far beyond stale that it's really not even that enjoyable to like practice. We have a guy right here. You know, like this is unfortunately the Halo game that has the highest population right now. Trying to find games and anything else just takes forever. And this is the most relevant Halo right now, so this is going to be the one that gets views, if I get any views at all. So I'll be continuing to play. And it's not like I absolutely hate Halo 5, because I don't. I just think that as a competitive title, things should have been changed over a year now. Like when the game first came out, things should have been changed. And the developer's been unfortunately just ignoring a lot of what the community wants. And hopefully they kind of change that up for Halo 6. Because otherwise I don't see Halo ever rising to the esports popularity that Halo 3 had. Which is a shame, because obviously a lot of people love this series. You know, myself included. Please challenge me for the overkill. Please. Alright, he didn't want to. That's fine. But yeah, I'll be playing Halo every now and then. I'm still, you know, Petey's gonna end up being one of the groomsmen in my wedding in December, so, you know, I still have reasons to play. This is where we became really good friends. Like, you know, I have friends that play this game, so I'll continue to do so. But I definitely won't be playing even a quarter as religiously as I did leading up to Orlando. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hashtag fight for your life. Fight for your life. Alright, he's dead. Oh my god. It stuck me in the mouth. Dude, you monster. Yeah. So since Orlando, I've just been focusing on, you know, life, work, my fiance, the wedding details. We're getting a house. You know, there's a lot of real life stuff going on that really needed to take precedence over any kind of gaming. I've updated my PC since Orlando, so I've been playing a lot more PC games like PUBG and Fortnite and stuff like that. Which eventually maybe I'll bring those to the channel as well. We'll see how things go. I'm not very good with a mouse yet. You know, it's just weird. It's weird. You know, I've been playing with an Xbox controller for, man, since like 2008. That's a real big difference. I'm trying to swap into something like that. I know there was a guy down there. Oh, okay. Weirdo. Also, I'm going to put a link to Petey's YouTube channel in the description below. Check out his content. I mean, he's really picked it up. Like, before Orlando, he was doing it as one of those things where he knew he wanted to do it, but he didn't really have the time to invest because he had to practice every day. And since then, man, he's put in so much work. The quality of his content has risen so significantly. It's actually pretty incredible. And you'll see like old clips of from when we were on different teams like Cynical and things like that. So it's pretty fun to check out. Yeah, so moving forward, I mean, I feel like I've said it for the most part. You know, this channel is going to be something I want to do. You know, I still have a passion for playing games. It's one of my great pastimes. I really enjoy it. Oh no. Oh my goodness, this is way more intense than I thought it was going to be. Is he good? He's good. And yeah, so you know, thanks again for those of you who are coming back to the channel. I apologize that I have not been uploading. The inspiration after Orlando to even play games at all, it was just, I mean, for the most part, gone. You know, like, it's always hard to push yourself to do something you don't really want to do, and after Orlando, I really didn't want to play Halo. So, yeah, that's why the channel's been so quiet for so long. Can I stick him? I did not. Should be able to get the 5 though. Let's see. Yay, got it. Well, it wasn't a 5, but it was a reversal. So whatever. It's still cool. Whoa! I dodged in real life. Yeah, me crouching. That shit scared the hell out of me. But this is about to be, you know, ending, and it's over. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Thanks again, guys, for coming back to the channel. I know it's been a long time. I know that there hasn't been a steady stream of content like I promised. And I mean, I can't do anything but apologize for that. I know that there's been an overall lack, and I think if any of you play Halo competitively, or just even follow the scene remotely competitively, you'll understand where a lot of that's coming from. The game is just in a fairly rough spot right now. There's no new content. There's nothing new planned. I had a 75% accuracy. My God, where was that in Orlando? But Dan, I'll have to release another video talking about some of the mishaps that went on in Orlando. If anybody paid attention, I'm sure that you know about the server discrepancies and things like that. And I know that I did some things in Orlando that I wasn't proud of, where I stood up and I was screaming at a referee. And I'll have to tell you guys about that story as well. I mean, to the point where they had to get an HCS representative over to our station just to try to calm me down. Because, you know, you pay all this money to go all the way down to... That guy really wants to play. To Florida to compete, and the servers just are literally not working. Like, it's one thing if they work and they're just a little inconsistent, but at one point, I remember showing a referee after our losers bracket, game 1, that I had 60% packet loss on the servers that they were providing after doing a detailed network usage check that you can do on any Xbox One. Anybody can do it. And he let that go. He let me play with essentially broken hands, and that really tilted me, and I was yelling at him, and everybody on my team was pretty heated. For them, you know, for them looking back, it's probably really funny to look at, but yeah, I'm not so proud. You know, it wasn't that guy's fault. I think he should have definitely taken it a little more seriously, considering the amount of money and time we've all put into this to try to compete. But, you know, it wasn't his fault. But, again, I'm rambling at this point, so thank you again for tuning into the YouTube channel. I'm going to see if I can maybe get 2 videos in today. That'd be cool, right? Yeah, do little videos. That would be cool. I don't know if I have that level of drive. I'm playing. I got that level of drive. But yeah, I will check you guys. Actually, I won't check you guys out. You'll check me out, I'm sure. I hope. I pray to God you continue to check me out. If not, you know, have a good time. Enjoy YouTube. Enjoy whatever other content you watch. Either way, I hope you have a great day. Enjoy your Wednesday. And I will see you guys in the next video.